Now, as fish grow in your aquarium, their mouth gets much bigger and their appetite gets much bigger. And in the case of fish like this one, that's growing super fast, sometimes your little fish, even though the big fish couldn't eat the little fish when he was introduced, when the fish grows, then the little fish is obviously at risk of getting eaten. But the funny thing is that often occurs is that the fish that are in the tank that couldn't get eaten when the fish was introduced tend not to get eaten. And that just depends on the individual, the large one, because sometimes they eat them. But sometimes you'll find these little fish in the aquarium that could easily get eaten by the big fish, but they don't get eaten by the big fish because the big fish just gets to know it and they don't associate it with food. But then if you put another fish in, even small like this fella here, the big guy might eat it because he doesn't sort of know it. And it's very much like dogs. If you have a little puppy and you grow it up with a cat, quite often the dog and the cat may even be friends. Whereas if you had a big dog and you introduce it to a cat and it doesn't know the cat, the dog is very likely to attack the cat. And also big brother, little brother syndrome, where often big brother beats up little brother when they're kids. Then when they grow up, even though little brother's bigger and stronger, big brother's still dominant because of the hierarchy they're in with when they were kids. That's sort of the same with fish. So anyway, put a little note on the bottom of the video. And have you ever had a fish that grows super fast that could easily eat the other fish, but it doesn't because it knows the other fish? Or on the other hand, have you had a fish that grows super fast and it does eat all the other fish? Anyway, these are all just some of the spooky incidences that occur when keeping fish with different personalities. So much of it suck it and see, because it just depends on the temperament of the fish that you have in your tank.